Hello and welcome to a brand new Hearts of Iron 4 series. That's right, a new series, and I think you guys will like this one. What I'm going to be doing is taking the very best achievements from our beloved game Europa Universalis 4, transferring them over to Hearts of Iron 4, and then, well, doing them. I don't know how it's going to work out. I might have to change some rules and stuff, but, you know, we'll make do. So for the first episode, what we'll be doing, we'll be taking the achievement Switzerlake, which is to get 99 provinces as Switzerland, none of them bordering the ocean, essentially. And, well, 99, for me to do that in Hearts of Iron 4, I'll probably have to own pretty much every non-ocean bordering state in the world. So I'm going to set some arbitrary number at some point later and then just say that I've done it whenever I feel like I've completed it. Now first things first, we're going to have to wall because we're surrounded by Germany and Italy and France, I guess. Now in France here, they've actually gone away from the Allies, formed their own faction. That'll be interesting. That could be taken to my advantage, perhaps. Perhaps I could join forces with Italy and Germany temporarily to take some French land. And they've gone communist as well, so now the Allies definitely will have no interest in helping them out. That is good for me. Yeah, so I'm going to do it. Now, the Germans and the Italians have been at war with the French lines for some time now. I've let things play out a bit. It's time we get involved, though. Ah, yes, the old bleed 'em dry strategy. See, it's even more effective in the Alps, because what they do in Switzerland, they perch cows along the edge of a cliff, and then they push them off. And then that way, the cow falls and crushes multiple soldiers at once. So we're beginning to counterattack, and in doing so, we're outflanking the French along the Maginot Line, thus allowing the Germans to push forward a little bit, and thus getting us closer to ultimate victory over the French. It's actually the Italians that have broken through the most, and now it is a race to grab as much land as we can and to get as much war score as we can before the Italians end the war. And we've ended up in a foot race towards Paris. We definitely want to be the ones to end the war. Oh, wow, France surrendered without actually losing Paris. This is, that's even more embarrassing than her performance in real life. Let's see what I can get out of this peace deal. Nothing. I felt like I had a decent enough performance to at least get like Lorraine or something. I mean, to give me nothing? Come on, game. Now we've really got our work cut out for us as we're surrounded by Italy and Germany. And I have no choice but to fight both of them as I need both of their land. You know what this calls for is a training montage. I've seen it in the movies. It works there. I feel like it could work here as well. Alrighty, now that my troops are trained to perfection, here's the basic plan. I'm going to push south, really quick, as fast as I can, down to the Mediterranean while the Italians and the Germans are distracted, thus allowing an opening for the Allies to come assist me. Well, now Franco has joined the Axis. That makes it a bit harder, as there will be a third country that I have to fight. But, I mean, it's just Franco. Alright, the German-Soviet war is here. We gotta start preparing soon, because this is the moment that we've been waiting for. All the German troops will be on the Eastern Front, and gives us a little bit of an opening. Franco, what's going on here? What is all this white shit? Is Granada back from the dead or something? Like, what are you doing? Alright, we've joined the Allies. Now it's time to get started. Begin the Blitzkrieg. I hope this works. Alright, so we made it about as far as Milan before the Italian troops started showing up, and kind of slowed us down a bit. Hasn't fully stopped us, but it's not ideal. Alright, so now we might be fully stopped. I'm thinking it's time for a hard reset on this. Alright, welcome to attempt number 2. Just pretend the first attempt never actually happened and we'll be good. Obviously, you cannot forget to wall at the beginning. Very important part of Switzerland's strategy. Oh, and this time around, it's the Hungarians who are starting shit, as they have recrowned the Habsburgs as their new leader. And now they have absorbed Austria into their kingdom. Austria-Hungary appears to be on its way to reforming. You ever find a joke funny at first, and then it gets taken a bit too far and you're just wondering when it ends? Yeah, this is one of those moments. And Romania has actually joined the Axis pretty early on in the game before any wars break out. I don't actually see that often. Maybe other people do. I don't know. But the Axis is already in a quite powerful position. We'll see how that plays out. Oh no, Austria-Hungary, don't do it. You just saw Romania join the Axis. For the love of God, don't do it, please. And it appears the Austro-Hungarians are going to do it anyways, despite my stern verbal warning I gave them. This will probably be the end of them, so I'm going to let my old pal Julius Fuchik take it from here. And that is the end of that. So about 2 minutes after the whole Austro-Hungarian fiasco, the Germans and the Italians are back to their old tricks. Poland and Greece have become the latest targets. May God have mercy on their souls.
No, 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 no.
Well, would you look at that? The Axis grows ever more powerful. And not only that, they took over Belgium. They have a free pass around the Maginot Line whenever they decide to invade France. Well, this is not looking good, but have faith because, I don't know, I got nothing, I'm probably fucked. And now at the exact same time that the Soviets declared war on Finland, Germany declares war on the Soviets. So Finland is part of the Axis. Maybe they have a chance to survive for once. Well, I don't know, we'll see. So the Germans are actually losing to the Soviet Union, which means that we need to get ready, because we gotta grab that land before the Soviet Union does. First, we have to join the Allies, and now we go to war with Italy again, this time with the support of the French. So we've made it back to Milan again, but we're at no risk of being surrounded anymore. We're gonna go north, though, and push the Germans, because they're weak right now. And our northern push has been quite successful. We're actually about to touch tips with the Soviets. And there it is, Germany down. Time to head back south. The Italian forces are completely collapsing now in the face of overwhelming numbers without support of the German army, which was really the main guys keeping the Italians alive, just like in real life. Bulgaria, I don't know what you're doing. This is like the worst possible time you could have tried to join the Axis. I mean, like, I don't know what you're expecting from this. And there go the Italians. Now we gotta finish off these other random countries. Hey, look at that. In Italy, the borders kind of make it look like I got a little Swiss boner going on. And down go the Romanians before I can even get there. And that ends the war as well. So let's see what we got here. There's actually some pretty decent territory left over for me. I think we're making progress here for once. Don't mind if I do. And look at that. That's a nice little start to Switzerlake right there. You can see here's the Allied Comintern borders. There's East Germany. You got two West Germanys, actually. One is independent, one is my puppet. Actually, the same guy rules both of them. Go figure. That's politics for you, I guess. Anyways, look at that. Look at that nice little landlocked thing I got going on. I got all this. Even got Berlin up here. And this thing down here, whatever that is. But, you know, that's nowhere near good enough, right? I mean, come on. There's definitely going to be a part 2 to this. We got much more work to do. Look forward to seeing you there.